For you, baby, I'd mind you. For you, baby, I'd mind you. For you, baby, I'd mind you. For you, baby, I'd mind you.
Welcome to Fog City Sports, episode number 5. We got Johnny Boom Boom, we got Jerry the Threat Killer, we got Paul King of Swings, and we got our producer Oggs. First topic is domestic violence in the world of sports today. So, Ray Rice being all over the news with domestic violence with his current wife.
Mayne.
Whatever her name is. But
Shanae.
John, what do you think about the domestic violence right now? Or is it warranted that he's being suspended indefinitely and also being
and
his contract being terminated
and eliminated from Madden
indefinitely?
All that.
What do you think about it, John?
I mean, we talked about this like a couple of weeks ago, and then it came up. It came up again this week because the video came out where it showed the actual altercation between the two of them and Ray Rice swinging and knocking her out. It's a brutal video, no doubt. I mean, it's pretty hard. It's a pretty heavy video, but I've posted my opinions about this on Facebook, and I've never once in my life received so much hate in my entire life because, and I'll tell you. So before I got into the thing with James,
right,
I had posted my opinion about this.
Right.
On a public sports Facebook page at like 7 o'clock in the morning, like right when this came out. And I mean, I posted I posted my opinion, and dude, I swear to God, like within an hour, I probably got 150 comments, like, "Fuck you! You must listen to Chris Brown." Like what? Like it was crazy. Like I mean, like they were threatening me, like
threatening you.
Threatening them. Swore it was brutal, dude. I was like, this is
But
crazy.
you do listen to Chris Brown, right?
I do listen to Chris Brown. But I mean, like they were like really like, and like I mean, I never in my life received so much hate on the internet in my life within such a short time. 7 o'clock in the morning, everyone in New York.
Before we go any further,
Yeah.
can you kind of share some of your comments?
What I wrote,
Yeah.
what I said.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm about to get to that. So all I said was that I don't condone obviously any violence towards anybody, not a man towards a woman, not a woman towards a man, not to anybody. All I said was that I felt it was unfair to judge Ray Rice without knowing the entire story. You know what I mean? Because there's not a dude walking around that's just on this earth that is just going to swing on their girl for no reason. Like something must have happened, like for him to get to that point. Like obviously that doesn't mean that it justifies him knocking her out, but I mean the way the media is painting him, they're painting him out to be a monster. And I've seen so many of these reports. Now, once they mentioned that she was also arrested for domestic violence that same night, and I don't think it's fair.
Sorry.
What?
Wait, say that again?
She was also arrested for domestic violence that same night on him. They're both arrested for domestic violence, but they never mentioned that she got arrested. Only Ray Rice, and I think that it's unfair that that they never mentioned that she got thrown in jail too. And the next day, neither one of them pressed charges, and then they got married a week later. And she's come out this week, and she's standing by her man 100%. And I just think that it's unfair to judge Ray Rice and the way the media is painting him out to be without knowing the full story. I don't think it justifies him knocking her out, but I want to at least hear his side of the story. And the only two people that know what really happened are them two. That's really all I said. And that opinion just, man, everyone in New York that was up at 10 o'clock in the morning over there absolutely lit me up. But that's my opinion.
Okay. Just for me, I'm just totally against violence in general.
Mm-hmm.
I think there's so much put on a man and a female, but just how I am, I'm just totally against violence, man against man, man against woman,
Right, I agree.
woman
Absolutely.
against woman. So that's it.
I think both of them were wrong. I think they both messed up. We could talk about what happened. And he now he's facing this. He got released by the Ravens, and now he's been suspended indefinitely. Yeah. I mean, it's unfortunate. I think he fucked up, she fucked up, and it's probably going to cost him. He may never play in the NFL again.
Yeah, I put myself in Ray Rice's shoes,
Right.
And I try to see if my girl's awesome. She's wonderful. I just want to say that before I get myself in trouble here.
Right.
Just want to see if what would any girl push me to the brink of doing something like that, and I would say no. But sadly, when
What if she was beating your ass? You still wouldn't swing?
I wouldn't swing.
That is where we differ on that, right?
I really feel like I'm strong enough, and I honestly feel like I wouldn't.
Like you said, if if it was Brittany Griner, you'd beat her ass.
No, I said I would run.
Oh, okay. I'm just saying, if a female comes at me and she's swinging at me, I'm gonna beat her ass. I'm gonna knock her in the next week. I'm defending myself. That's my right.
But
to stand my ground and defend myself.
Ray Rice and his wife.
Right. Ray Rice is a little dude.
The girl did, from the video, from what we saw, the girl did come at him.
Mm-hmm.
But Ray Rice.
Right.
Ray Rice.
Wise.
Of course, is more powerful.
Of course,
than her. So
I agree.
He went way too far.
I agree with you. I don't think she did enough, in my opinion, for Ray Rice to swing on her.
Yeah, that's not defending himself.
Right, no,
Ray
exactly.
Rice
I agree. I 100% agree with you. What I personally think, if she came at him and she was swinging at him,
right,
then I think that he does every right to knock her out.
And again, like I say, when alcohol is involved, we just make bad decisions. We've all been there.
Mm-hmm.
I've even made bad decisions where I try to get out on all of you guys.
I heard someone on the radio, on sports talk radio, that said he shouldn't have been suspended at all, not even 2 games.
This is where I stand
because
too.
It was a personal issue that was handled off the field, and it was handled between the man and the woman, and they settled it, outside of line. It just so happened to be on video.
Right. You have any soda?
I don't have any soda.
Swat Jay.
Yeah.
With domestic violence, I can be biased towards this. It's the fact that I think a man of Ray Rice stature, the guy was 230 pounds.
Dang, he's heavy for that.
Swinging at his wife was
Mm-hmm.
good 150. Mm-hmm. It's like 80 pounds.
Right.
It's just not warranted.
Yeah, I agree.
Given the fact that, maybe the wife instigated it, but a man, in my opinion, I don't agree with what his decision, and nor would I ever agree where a man would ever hit his wife or even a woman. I just think it's cowardless.
Yeah.
The fact that a man, even defending himself, but then looking at the video, looking at the preponderance of evidence that's disposed in front of us.
Stephen A. Smith.
Yeah.
It's not warranted.
Yeah.
Nor she did not attack him at all. Vehemently.
Yeah, I agree.
It was verbally, yes. But
the
fact that he did a haymaker on her.
Yeah. Did he knock her out with the punch, or from where she hit her head on the bar?
He knocked her out.
It was a quick hook.
Yeah.
Why am I breaking it down like it's boxing?
It's like 80 pounds.
Yeah.
Just wait.
I just don't think that it's. I don't know. I don't think that it's as black and white as it is. I've had this argument with somebody else, and the world is not black and white. Every situation has to be judged. If you guys came home tonight and you saw a woman burglar in your house beating your mom with a pipe, you telling me you wouldn't do anything because she's a female? I would kill that bitch, straight up. You telling me you guys wouldn't put your hands on that woman?
Yeah,
that's your mom. Come on, man.
No, I would.
Of course, any man in this room would. If we came home and I was a woman burglar and she was getting beat, I would have fucked that bitch up.
You're gonna get more mail for this.
No, I'm just saying though. I'm just saying it's so easy as being black and white. Every situation has to be judged.
Definitely.
On its own, and that's something. I don't condone beating your woman at all. I don't want to make sound come off like it, even though that's how people have spun what I've said all week.
I think honestly, John, people took it out of context.
Yeah.
It's like what you were saying was really self-defense.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. It's like any woman. Like if a woman, let's say I was 100 pounds, and a woman's like 250 pounds.
Yeah. Of course.
No, I'm going to defend myself.
Yeah. So
and people took it out of context. It really was.
Very touchy subject.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate all around. But I think it's a good segue to the next topic, which is Roger Goodell. Do you think that he knew about the video and just chose to turn a blind eye? His response is that he didn't know, and he didn't know about it. What do you guys think? Do you
Yes,
think he knew?
yes, yes,
Or just in a
yes,
blind
yes,
eye?
yes, yes, yes.
I gotta give
Yes.
Goodell a little bit more credit.
Me too.
I
I
really
agree.
feel like you gotta be stupid.
Yeah,
Give
exactly.
a 2-game suspension. If you saw that whole video, because that video was
Right.
brutal.
Right.
Jerry,
Exactly.
I really think, here's my conspiracy theory, that the NFL knew about the video, they just didn't want to see it.
That's what majority of the people are
They
saying.
did not want
It
to see
would
the
would
video.
look bad on the NFL if that came out.
Yeah.
And Goodell, being a disciplinarian as he is,
Exactly.
did not want to see that.
I mean, yeah, Goodell has done nothing in his short time as being commissioner that would make me think that he was part of some cover-up conspiracy.
I just feel like they're smarter than that.
Yeah.
They think of every single possible solution, just like the president in the White House
Yeah.
that has his whole staff that makes sure they make calculated decisions.
Mhm.
But that's what I feel. I just feel like he's smart enough. He has smart.
Do you think he's
support
going to lose his job?
I do not think he's going to lose his job.
Yeah.
And I don't think they can.
I was
prove
reading
that he
I was
can
reading a Bleacher report that came out today that said that if what is being proposed is true and that he really didn't know about it and he was part of some cover up, he's going to lose his job without a doubt.
I don't think
There's
it
just
can
no
be
owner
proven.
in the NFL that would support it. But I mean, it's a either way you spin it, it's a bad week for the NFL with that.
You're right.
And it's unfortunate that this incident got tied to the NFL and got tied to sports in general. But it is what it is, and they're just gonna have to just hopefully move past it.
Yeah.
Because I mean, now the FBI is involved, and it's a mess.
And then we have Floyd Mayweather.
Yeah, well, yeah, yeah.
Did you read that?
I saw it on the World Star. His comments. I didn't even click on it because
Yeah, his
I already knew
comments,
that they were gonna be ridiculous.
I don't want to misword his comments, but he said something along the lines that you haven't seen real domestic violence. And we know Floyd Mayweather did some time because of domestic violence.
Right. Yeah.
Can somebody bring something up in our
What do you want to bring
in our
up?
staff what Floyd Mayweather
I
said?
don't know, there was, can we make it 2
I'm
domestic
stuttering
violence
like
counts?
crazy.
Floyd.
I think Floyd Mayweather really spoke out of biasm. It was like that, yeah, he was convicted of it.
Right.
But it really is, it's uncalled for what Ray Rice did. It really is. And I really don't foresee Ray Rice ever being in the NFL again.
Yeah, what team is going to want to take that burden on?
No.
Then again, I never thought Michael Vick would play again, too. I didn't think that there would be any team that would want to hire a dog killer. And 2 years, and he did jail time, and then he got a $100 million contract with Philly.
But John, is that you have animals and you have women. Beating women is a sensitive topic.
Very.
Especially in this-
So is killing dogs,
But
especially in this
age.
country.
But there's actual video proof, which is grotesque in a way morbid, of what Ray Rice
Fight
did.
comp. Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure.
I mean, when Michael Vick had those challenges or just as events with dogs killing dogs, there was no video proof.
Right. There was no proof.
This is video proof where he's
Yeah,
aiming.
that's the difference. There's the video. I mean, it's
it's
a brutal video.
and I forgave Michael Vick for that.
Mm-hmm.
Ray Rice, I will never forgive Ray Rice for what he did.
Yeah.
I'm being honest right now.
Yeah.
As a man, as a person who is Christian, person who
Person is Christian. You gotta forgive.
who just I was a person who's Christian, but even as a regular individual, I can never forgive someone who would beat his wife that way.
Right.
I can totally forgive anyone for the mistakes, because I just feel like everyone
Yeah.
they do things
I mean,
just based on
other
how they
than
were
this, Ray
raised
Rice
and how they were.
Ray Rice has never come off like a dude that's
Yeah,
someone that is unliked. I mean,
Good playing Rutgers.
he just
Obviously, he has a history. He must have had something that went through him psychologically that made him who he is today. So I can only feel for him, and I feel like that's a lot of problem with the kids growing up today in society today. The educational system fails, so it's to me there's a bigger thing. There's a root of the problem that people aren't really looking at.
yeah, it's world star hip hop.
It's
That's
just-
the root of the problem right
Just
there.
beating women at that level, at that weight, it's just uncalled for. But going back to what John's point of view is that if you're a regular individual, not Ray Rice, against a super athlete, so just a regular individual, would you defend yourself for a woman who is twice the size of you are?
Yeah.
Yes, I would defend myself, John.
Right,
I'm going to
of
go
course.
on the record. If someone's 300 pounds,
Right.
I was 100 pounds.
Right. Or if it was like Ronda Rousey.
Yeah, I would
Yeah.
defend myself. Why would I not defend myself?
Yeah, she
And people
fucks us all up. But I'm saying, I mean, I
No,
could
I'm
try.
John, that's why when you said it,
She put me in the
would
armbar for sure.
I didn't think it was offensive.
Mhm.
I think you're looking at an overview, like
Right, yeah,
something
exactly.
looking outside the box.
Yeah.
For someone who's 100 pounds and you're like 200 pounds,
Yeah.
But you
you're
know,
not gonna hit the person.
I think sometimes we just gotta stay within the subject. This is domestic violence. It's not like I'm gonna be dating an MMA fighter or some big raunchy girl.
Right, of course.
This is about domestic violence. This is about the partner you're with.
Right,
And the partner I'm with, even if it's Brittany Griner,
right,
I'm gonna respect her.
right. Yeah, of course. If she was not a lesbian, yeah, for sure. Definitely. I think we've stretched that one out. I think we should move on.
Boy.
What should we talk about next? What do you guys think about Mayweather? Think he has a chance this Saturday?
Nope.
No? Maidana Part 2?
Madonna. He's going for he's going for it.
We should be doing that on my birthday on Saturday, watching the Maidana fight.
Are we not? Also?
Oh, we could try to stream it. I'm not fed up on it. I'm not streaming.
My dad's actually ordering it.
Oh, there you go. But he didn't invite us.
What match
Yeah,
does he not order?
Yeah,
He does. He invites me every single match.
I think he's inviting everybody.
He calls you?
So is that we're going to start the pre-party?
I guess we could do it there.
I'm actually saying every big match this year.
What? Yeah, I might take an Uber or something. I'm gonna just get dropped off at your parents' house then. Fuck, I don't want to drive there. I'm about to get hella fucked up.
You want to just chip in Uber together? Because we live like down the
Yeah,
street.
I'm down.
Next topic? Oh, Mayweather?
Talk about Mayweather.
Oh, Mayweather. All right, the actual Mayweather fight. I mean, I don't really know too much about Maidana to really like give you really great analysis. I'm just going off the first fight. I mean, to me, it was like one of the toughest fights. It looked like Floyd has fought in a long time, but Floyd said he was just kind of toying with him, and so he says, and then until he turned that up in the later rounds. But in those first, 4, 5, 6 rounds, it definitely looked like Maidana was the fresher fighter. But I mean, Mayweather says he's really going to pour it on. But
He said he was going to retire?
that's what's going to say. I was going to bring that up.
Yeah.
Because this is his 4th fight with the Showtime deal. He's got 2 more. He's going to fight in May, which I think he's going to fight Amir Khan in May. And then they're saying the September fight a year from now is going to be Pacquiao.
Nice.
But, I mean, who knows?
Does everything change if Mayweather loses this fight and Maidana knocks him out, which is a possibility? Maidana is a very aggressive fighter.
Yeah.
When was the last time Mayweather actually fought an aggressive fighter? Never, right? Well, De La Hoya, maybe Craig.
De La Hoya was way past his prime.
But Mayweather has never fought an aggressive fighter. Maidana.
No,
Who knocked out Broner?
He picked.
Jerry's boy. Adrian Broner.
He's on his way up, though. Broner's on his way back.
Only at the
He
DMV.
beat his ass. He got in a fight last week. I knocked the guy in the 10th round.
Dude, we saw when did we last see the Mayweather fight? May.
Mayweather
was. Maidana was all up on Mayweather, and there's a possibility Maidana can knock out Mayweather.
Yeah. Okay.
If he knocks out Mayweather, is Mayweather going to continue with one more fight, another fight, or is he done?
So this is what I think. So this is going to be his 47th fight. 47th fight.
How many was he knocked out?
And then he'll be
15?
his next fight in May will be 48.
In May.
So if he wins the next 3 fights, he'll be 49-0. And they're saying he's 49-0. He's going to retire. And the record for longest consecutive streak without going ahead is 49-0. And I think that he wants to retire 50-0. And I think that 50th fight is going to be Pacquiao.
No, he won't.
Because I don't think he'll want to risk losing going 49-1.
I'll tell you right now why he won't fight Pacquiao. Because Mayweather is scared of Pacquiao.
Yeah, everyone knows that.
He's going to fight some lame-ass boxer.
Of course. He knows when to pick his fights.
Money Mayweather is not the king. What is it? The pound king. Mayweather is more of a lame. He's like a lame king. That's what he is. He really is.
He's a great boxer.
He's a great boxer back 5-10 years ago.
He was.
Yeah, Mayweather now.
No.
He avoids
Yeah,
great fighters.
of course.
How many great fighters are there?
Not
right now. Boxing is
Who is
selling
he
out.
avoiding?
We avoided what? TQ Wright. When TQ Wright's in his late 30s. Oscar De La Hoya late 30s. Mayweather is a lame fighter. I will never respect Mayweather.
No,
I
I don't
think
think so.
Mayweather's a sham.
I think any boxing purist will say that, he's a great strategical fighter, but he'll never be looked at as one of the greatest of all time because of how he picked his fights.
I really think that boxing in its whole, screw the damn weight class. Mayweather fight a guy like Jermaine Jones or Jermaine Taylor or a guy like Rory Jones Jr. Go up a weight class. Quit being a fucking bitch. Quit being a fucking pussy. Go up a weight class and fight like a light heavyweight.
Right.
That's what I want to see.
And drink some wild turkey.
Right?
Yeah.
Mayweather is a Mike Tyson. Let's fucking see that happen. 180, 250. Let's see Mayweather be the pound for pound king he is.
What is going on
Being a
here?
fucking bitch.
Oh, wait, Mike Tyson.
I want to see that fight.
You mean Mike Tyson at 50 years
Mike
old?
Tyson.
Right now,
I wish
Mayweather
Dad
be
was
Mike
here.
Tyson.
To chime in.
I want to see that happen.
What?
If Mayweather
fight Mike Tyson right
boxing
now?
in of itself,
That's a
boxing is a sham. Boxing
It
is
is a sham.
irrelevant.
It is.
It's the fact that these 140 pound boxers are evading these great boxers because they don't want to go up a weight class. Because why? Because they're facing people within the weight class who are irrelevant. Go up a fucking weight class, Mayweather. Quit being a fucking bitch. Quit being a fucking girl.
Who the hell is that? I'm
Quit
sorry,
being a fucking
yeah.
dyke. Quit being a fucking prick. Go up to like 180.
Yeah.
Go to like 180.
Yeah, that's
Fight a light
not
heavyweight
how
boxer.
boxing is, though.
And that's how it goes.
The last time there was any type of contact sport was like UFC.
As a boxing in of itself, it's a sham. Boxing should be just, it's stupid. It really is.
Yeah.
Honestly, I want to see Mayweather versus Brock Lesnar in a fucking UFC fight. That's what I want to see. Is Mayweather really pound for pound boxer? Go get Brock Lesnar, no holds barred, in UFC fight. What is Mayweather gonna do?
Yeah, sure.
Block every side? If Brock Lesnar breaks his leg, what is he gonna do?
What about Mayweather and 50 Cent? That's the fight they want to see.
50 Cent is just it's overrated, man. Well, I want to see like a Brock Lesnar or
John Cena? Yeah.
Not John Cena, but someone in UFC against Mayweather.
Yeah. Yeah.
Boxing is
Right.
stupid.
Yeah,
It really is wrestling.
like a John Jones.
It really is just wrestling nowadays.
Yeah.
It really is wrestling. It's WWE
Yeah.
on steroids. I'm being honest. It really is. If people who pay $80 to watch a crappy fight
Yeah.
where it's rigged.
There's only one fight that people care about, and it's the Dream Super fight.
Because
And anything else is just really like not even
Mayweather
worth
versus
even talking
Brock
about.
Lesnar. No holds barred.
What the
5 minutes rounds.
Hella serious about Lesnar and Mayweather.
Let's just see it. Mayweather could be a bitch.
Yeah.
Fucking go in the octagon. Let's see you being the pound for pound king.
Yep.
He would never agree to that.
That's what I want to see. Because Mayweather's a fucking bitch. That's what he is.
Yeah.
He's a fucking prick. He's a
Lesnar would put
fucking
an
girl.
F5 on that fool.
That's who he is. That's who Mayweather is. That's a boxing, in a way, it's relevant to me. I fucking hate boxing. Boxing is just a bunch of ballerinas who fucking punch for like a good 6 rounds. That's it.
Yeah.
It really is. It's stupid. We're paying $80 to fucking watch boxing. And I hope Maidana fucking knocks him out. I hope he knocks him out and just breaks his neck. That's what I want.
This is the Howard Stern show.
That's what I want. I want Maidana to just knock him out, break his neck, and just spit in his face with a broken neck.
Whoa.
That's what I want. And urinate on his face. That's what it is. Because Mayweather's a fucking prick, a fucking bitch who's
What about,
scared.
they should let that old guy get his
Just
hits in. That
competition.
old guy. The guy that does the post-game fights.
And it's so
That
fucking dumb.
shit.
I feel like he's sober.
Paying for fucking boxing, which is irrelevant.
Yep. Yeah. But
But
it is what it
Mayweather's
is. I
a
mean-
white beater. He's a fucking white beater. That's what he is. And we're
Yeah.
paying $80 to watch a white
we're
beater.
not paying $80. His pops is.
Fucking name, man.
Well,
It's
I'll
just
throw
Mayweather.
$5.
Fuck Mayweather.
Next
Mayweather's a
topic.
bitch. Just go up a weight class, Mayweather, and then you'll have my respect.
That's true. Let's talk about baseball.
Pound for pound king. Only fighting guys who are like 110. I weigh more than 1 10, man.
Yeah.
You weigh more than 110.
I'm like 130 for fucking crying out loud. Mayweather's fighting someone who's a 110. Pound for pound fucking king. Go up like 190.
Yeah.
Sorry for that, man.
It's all good. That was Stephen A. shit right there.
Should fight Butterbean.
Yeah. Damn, the Dodgers won.
Fucking
So-
Dodgers, man.
I can't wait for you to tell what this
Which-
podcast is about.
So with with baseball, what do you think about the series this weekend? Do you like our chances?
I think the Giants win 2 out of 3. I think the Giants.
If we get swept, it's over.
We're not getting swept. The Giants, the way they have their rotation set up, when you have Madison, Bumgarner, and Hudson, they'll win game 1 and 2. They'll lose game 3 against Kershaw. You know why? Because Kershaw is the best pitcher in the league. The best pitcher I've seen since Randy Johnson and Pedro Martinez. I've never seen the pitcher dominate this much, ever.
He just got his 18th win.
He throws 94 miles an hour. He throws 94 miles an hour with that wicked curveball.
Out of bed.
And Kershaw will be great for the next 5 years.
You never knew. I can't even speak right now.
Kershaw is the best pitcher I've seen since Randy Johnson and Pedro Martinez.
Yeah.
Hands down.
It's going to be a crucial series.
I've never
It's
seen
going
a
to
pitcher
depict,
like
I
that.
think, how the rest of the... Because we have, 16 games left? We face the Dodgers 6 times in the next 3 weeks.
Good lord.
Dude.
This will be a series.
We're dogging, yo. 4-0.
And the Giants, they win 2 out of 3. They won the division. They're going to win the division. I'm going to go on the record right now.
Who's your MVP?
Killing Kershaw.
Really?
Killer Kershaw.
Killing Kershaw.
Okay,
Okay, and like I said, my World Series picks. Royals, Giants, I'm going on the record right now. Royals, Giants.
If that is the World Series, we are flying to Kansas City to that first game. I will buy you a fucking ticket.
Royals, Giants,
You said
Game
you heard it
1.
here first.
in Kansas City, James Shields
I'm gonna
versus
go
Madison
there.
Bumgarner. Game 1.
Yep.
And
Yeah.
we're going to win it in 5 games.
Yeah, everyone's
We're gonna win it in
everyone's
San
gonna have
Francisco.
Kid Cudi hats.
And it's the way it is, man.
Key wears Kansas City Royals hats because
I'm the only one that's been saying it all
Cudi.
year. The Giants are winning. They're winning the pennant. They're going to win the World Series.
Oh man, that's bold, but I would love it. I mean, they have a chance if we get into the playoffs, which we have a strong chance.
Not with the rotation that we have right now.
anything can happen once we're in there.
But the
Yeah.
Giants are winning the World Series this year. Giants,
Nice.
Royals, play.
What do you think, Jerry? You think we're going to win the World Series?
I just agree with whatever Paul says when it comes to baseball.
What about Gary Brown? You think
Brown's
we finally brought him up? You know more about him than anybody.
Gary Brown is a joke.
Joke.
He finally got brought up though.
Never.
It's the extended roster just to get a pinch hit base runner, and he can't even steal a base in the minors, and that's what he was.
But he has so much potential.
Single A.
I mean, I remember a few years ago he was like our top prospect.
Yeah, that's the thing with hitters coming out of college or high school. If you can't hit the curveball, you can't hit the off-speed pitches, and you're done early.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
especially once you're a AAA, when they start throwing that damn
Can't hit
changeup,
that curve,
you're
just
done.
like Robin Williams' Kid and Hook can't hit that curve.
Or the changeup.
Jack.
Once it start,
I
when
can't
they-
hit anything,
Right.
even the
Soft
softball
pitch.
machine.
Soft pitch at
Malibu.
yeah.
Oh, you don't call that strike that high, but for that, the Giants win this game. But anyway, what's the next topic?
Okay, we're gonna stay on baseball because we haven't even really talked about baseball. Our MVP is Kershaw. I don't agree with that, but
Then who's your pick, bro?
I gotta go with Trout.
No, it's AL, NL. AL. The best player in the NL, in the AL, it really is. It's gotta be Trout or Miguel Cabrera.
Yeah, Carrera's bopping him.
Trout is the MVP in the AL. NL is unfortunately Kershaw.
Kershaw is not gonna win the MVP.
Dude, at one point,
Well, who was the last pitcher to win MVP?
Verlander.
Did he win it? He
He
won
in
both?
2011. AL Cy Young. Okay, who's Kershaw banging? That's the first thing. That's the thing. Kershaw's not banging someone hot like Clay. What?
Kershaw?
What's her name again? Upton?
Kid Upton.
Kate Upton is fucking banging. It's gonna be an honest 50 bang. I don't think Kershaw's banging a girl like Kate Upton, but
She's pretty hot. She's pretty young for him.
but the
though.
thing is with Verlander and Kershaw, Verlander he likes to expose himself to the social media. Kershaw doesn't. That's why
Kershaw is definitely more of a laid-back pitcher.
There's a possibility. Okay, there's a strong possibility if Buster Posey, the way he's sitting right now,
Okay.
he's sitting close to 500 the last 18 games. He's driven in 30 RBIs in 17 games. He can sneak up. If the Giants win the division, if the Giants win the division, Buster Posey is the MVP.
I know. Oh, man. I
Buster
don't know.
Posey will be the MVP at batting
He's not
312.
gonna win it over
Okay, here
Mike
goes.
Stanton.
309 right now is Josh Harrison, who leads the league in batting average. Posey's batting at 308. If Posey was the batting champion and drives in 20 more runs, he'll be at like 101 RBIs and win the batting championship. And the Giants win the division, Posey is the MVP.
Stan has 37 home runs
But
and
no.
105 RBIs.
Stan will not win
He's
the
going to
MVP,
win the MVP for sure.
because the Marlins are not in the playoffs.
No, they're not.
Baseball writers will look at August, September. Buster Posey won in 2012.
Yeah.
Why? He had a great August and September. He's having a great August and September right now. It's really, in all honesty, Posey versus Kershaw right now, who will finish stronger. If Posey finishes with the batting title, he finishes with 100 RBIs, Posey is the MVP, hands down.
Mm-hmm.
And the writers will vote for Posey over Kershaw.
Yeah, no, I think a lot of MVP voters always look at like who contributed more to their team.
Posey's the best catcher in the game right now. Top 10 player.
He didn't even make the All-Star game.
It was a sham how Miguel Montero made it over him. Yadier Molina was on steroids, in my opinion. 36 years old, he really is on steroids.
I don't know how anybody could be on roids with there's just so much. I mean, with all the testing. Okay, so this is Kershaw's wife. You think she's hotter than Kate Upton?
I think Posey's wife is hotter than
Who?
Posey's wife. Posey's wife or girlfriend?
Posey's wife?
Yeah.
She wasn't even in the contest. It was Kate Upton or this broad.
Yeah, this fucking baggy. Come on,
Mm. Oh yeah, Jose Altuve, Jerry is the rookie that's been killing this year.
But
Never heard of him.
Or Jose Abreu, sorry.
Oh,
On the White Sox.
Abreu
Never
is not the MVP. He's rookie of the year. But it's Trout. Trout's the MVP. Trout's the best player in the game. The best player I've seen is Barry Bonds.
Jose Abreu is going to win Rookie of the Year though.
But Trout's the best player I've seen since Barry Bonds.
Yeah, he's like
never seen
godly
a-
talented.
Yeah, and then Bryce Harper really is overrated.
He's hell
Who will
overrated.
never develop to a 30 home run hitter ever. It's too big of a strike zone. For Trout, it really is the best player I've ever seen. I've seen since Barry Bonds. You haven't seen Trout a lot. Huh?
I've never seen
Trout-
him have one bad appearance.
Trout is really amazing in this era.
Yep.
Yeah, it really is.
We're looking at in time.
I see his endorsement.
We're at the 33 minute.
Okay, real quick, let's talk about basketball. Because we haven't talked about basketball at all.
Oh yeah, Spain losing today to
Jerry
France.
West extension, good or
What
bad?
Bob Myers?
No, Jerry
Jerry
West.
Great.
Tell me about it. I didn't.
Oh, he got
Two-year extension.
2-year extension, 2018.
Great.
I just feel like he can help.
Let's just
Help
say,
more. It'll help more than hurt.
you know what it is?
Hopefully, he gets along better with Kerr than he did with
Mark
Mark
Jackson.
Jackson.
You know what West is bringing? Lakers.
He told Jerry West to not be at practice, man. I'd have been like, that's me, man. I'm the fucking logo. I'm going to be at practice.
I've actually done that
Really?
as a coach. I didn't want parents.
Oh,
to
that,
be
yeah.
at practices.
Parents. Oh, yeah, for sure. Oh, I would never practice if my father was or my dad, my mom was there. Well, you need to wait for me at Ocean Beach. I'll walk down there after practice. Go to Polly Ann's.
The Warriors are a top 4 team in the West.
Yeah, I mean,
With the roster they have constructed.
there really isn't much going on in basketball. It's just more of the World Cup shit.
I mean,
Spain defeated Brazil.
Loses today. Spain loses today.
They won
They lost today.
to Brazil?
No, they lost to France.
Oh. Who do they have on that team?
Tony Parker, Bros Diaw.
Oh,
I
damn.
don't know who else that. Mikael Petrus.
His brother?
Who's his brother?
Something Parker.
My brother?
No, Michael Petrus' brother.
His brother's on Air France.
We've
Oh, yeah, I forgot Michael. Air
Okay,
France.
Jerry, here's my question. You're a basketball coach. Lithuania, considered a dangerous team. Why can't the Lithuanian players become superstars in the NBA? Why can't they be like LeBron James, Kobe Bryant, Michael Jordan? But then they're great in FIBA game.
If you're saying LeBron James, it's kind of hard for another player just to
But then they're
replicate
great. They're
that.
great in FIBA. Like a guy like Dragic. He's great in FIBA, but he'll never be a top tier player in the NBA.
Goran Dragic?
Yeah, he'll never be like the top 10 player. Of all
Goran
time.
Dragic's point guard?
Yeah,
To me, he's an elite point guard.
no, top 10 of all time.
All time?
Why can't he be a top 10 of all time?
He needs to be.
or surrounded by other players.
If he's
I honestly feel like he
good,
could
going
have.
drag, if he's a
It's
number
right
one
there.
player in a team with nothing but
My iPad.
drags, can he lead the
Oh.
lead the team to a championship?
There's only a few
Is that-
players who
Like
can do that.
no, just garbage players.
Honestly, a point guard can't lead it, like take a team to the finals
Isaiah
by
Thomas.
himself. He had a
Chris
squad.
Paul.
He had a squad. Chris
But-
Paul.
Why is Lithuania even? Who's Lithuania's team?
I don't even know.
Soonish Marshall on so you know. But like, Pau Gasol was a great player. But Gasol was a. Could he ever lead his
You're real
team
on there.
by himself? as the number one option.
There's only
To an NBA
few,
championship.
there's only a few players who can do it. I said this in other podcasts, basketball is a team sport. It's such a team sport. It's about the supporting cast.
Right.
Now,
Clay Curry
in Olympic
killed in the
basketball,
World Cup.
in world
That's a
basketball,
weird case.
if the U.S. threw
Folds?
the A team, LeBron, Durant, against the road team in a 7-game
Like a
series,
magnet?
where do you where do you
crazy.
see that 7-game series go? NBA rules, not FIBA rules. NBA rules with the NBA 3-point line.
NBA players just are taller, they're longer,
I don't want to.
and they take up more
I think
space.
this is going to be smaller.
They take space faster with the
6
ball.
plus.
They get to
Small.
spots
What size is
faster on the
this?
floor,
That's like
and that's just the reason why. They're just more athletic. Other teams are catching, other countries are catching up. You just have to compare it from how it was before. You just give it time. I feel like NBA will compete with soccer.
eventually.
Yeah.
Like Tony Parker, do you see
It
him as
is.
a top
It
10
will.
player
It
of
is the closest sport that will.
all time? Do you see
He
Parker
is
top 10
soccer.
player of all time?
Who?
Parker top 10 player of all time?
No. They're not, I wouldn't even think about it.
No, he's not even close.
Yeah.
Scratch it. Top 10 player of all time?
I wouldn't think about it either.
Or
He's
Theo?
about-
Even
I don't even know if Parker's even in the top
Or
50.
Theo, top 30?
No, I don't know what kind of argument you're trying to make.
Now my
here.
question is, okay,
Uh-huh.
do you think it's just based on the one game? If it's a 7-game series, do you see the U.S. losing any game in international ball? 7-game series. NBA refs, NBA rules, NBA 3-pointer.
The reason why
7-game series.
Damn.
I'm gonna be honest right now. 7-game series.
uh-huh.
Do you see the U.S. ever
That's
losing?
Carlos. You text so.
They're 18.
losing a series or a game,
Series.
not if it's NBA rules.
To blow
Oh
out
yeah,
every
so it's
team.
One Directions.
I wouldn't say blow out every team. If you have NBA,
Oh, you're gonna have to edit that out for
especially in
sure.
Spain, where you
Yeah,
where you
definitely
actually
can't keep that in
help.
there.
you actually can help defensively with their bigger players. It would actually help Spain a little bit more if it was NBA rules. Actually,
Lithuania.
Spain is the only one, and Brazil, just because they have big men help.
If they took out their A team and they played their B team against the U.S. B team, do you see no Gasols, no Ibaka.
Yeah, I think this is an argument that a lot of people already can see it.
But
Yeah.
it happened in 2004. Where their B team-
2004, they didn't have quite the shooters on the team to play international rules. That's why there was just more of an emphasis in the high school game and the college game.
Do you think
teaching fundamentals of shooting?
2004, if it was a 7-game series, do you see Argentina beating the U.S. in a 7-game series in 2004?
I don't know what rules you're talking about.
The NBA rules.
Argentina with
Ginobili,
I don't even know who's on the
Scola.
2004 team.
Iverson, Marbury, LeBron James,
Melo.
Lamar Odom, Carmelo. 7-game
Yeah.
series, NBA rules.
Oh, that was a home run.
NBA rules.
Yeah, I don't. I honestly feel like Argentina, they were just more cohesive. In the 2004 team, they had a lot of young stars who didn't know how to play as a team. They were more
Hell yeah, it was
playing
LeBron's
for
rookie year.
themselves.
But now,
2008 was a different story. 2008 would have been
They
beat the
would have
Barcelona team.
Now, these are veteran players. These aren't young guys. They know how to play as a team. But you look at our team now, we're still struggling. You see Derrick Rose, he can't even find himself in
But
some games.
what's crazy is that they would struggle in the first half and they would just blow out the competition to say that. There would be a plus 30. Easily, once they start playing defense, and
Right.
they would just blow them out athletically. I mean, do you see the U.S. even losing?
I only see Spain.
But
I
they're-
don't
they're not.
I don't even look at the other teams
They're
to
done.
tell you the truth.
Spain got knocked out by France.
Yeah, it was just Spain.
Boris Diaw is a great player, but he's just not tall enough and he's not fast enough. He'll play out of position. He excels in France playing against other teams when he's playing the center position. He plays center's position against the United States. It's just a total mismatch, especially in FIBA rules. It's going against France.
So do you think that if France were to be a team right now in the NBA, can they be successful?
Yes, they can be successful.
Championship?
That's a really good question.
With good coaching.
Can
With
they-
the right coach, they could be successful.
Can they win a championship
They possibly could win a championship
with
the right coaching.
I know Spain could with the team that they have. NBA rules.
Why would I say championship? Of course, it depends where LeBron James
Carry the
is.
shit.
But you have pieces. You have Parker. This is a really tough, silly question, though.
Nah,
Yeah.
I don't think it's a question. I don't think they will.
Look at the email.
I don't want to respect. I have no
What?
international players.
It's you got some
I
things
think
you
they
know
knocked
in.
out.
What is
I
it?
think
Pirates
they played
chest
a team
heaven.
like LeBron's team in
T-shirt?
Miami.
Yeah.
I think we get knocked out.
It's a
LeBron
t-shirt.
Bosh and Wade. Healthy Wade again. I think if they played Kobe and Shaq, I don't think they would be able to compete against Kobe and Shaquille O'Neal. I don't think they'd be able to compete with San Antonio. Oklahoma, I don't think they'd be able to compete with Oklahoma in a 7-game series. 7-game series.
Right.
I
I honestly can't even name other players on the France team. I can't.
Miguel Petras. The Jets will win this game, but by the way, but you think they can compete?
I
7-game
think
series.
they can compete. I don't think finals, but they're a respectable team.
France?
Tony
Yeah, I
Parker.
don't think they could win an NBA title. Is that the question?
Yeah, that was the question.
Man, that's crazy.
But any international team, do you see them competing in NBA finals?
Spain. Spain.
Spain's more of a superstar team, man. You have the Gasols and Ibaka.
Yeah, I just feel like Spain.
But okay.
That just
We'll take
answers-
Spain out. You put Paul Gasol to Chicago. You put
Can the
Marc
Philippines
Gasol to
win an
Memphis,
NBA
and
title?
Ibaka to Oklahoma. Spain, as it is, without those NBA players, can they compete?
Of course not. What kind of question is
Can
that?
they compete?
You think with the NBA players are going to be terrible?
Can they compete?
No.
With Sergio Rodriguez and
I'm sorry, I don't know who their backup center and power forward
Rudy
is.
Fernandez,
No.
Rafael Nadal playing center.
Yeah.
What's going on with this podcast?
I don't know.
No, you take out.
I like the
What
Brock
about-
Lesnar,
Hey,
Tyson Quay.
Guys, you take out those players, you take
Right.
another team. Can
Right.
they compete?
They can't compete.
Will they get blown out in the first
Yes, they would get blown out.
Say it, John.
You might
Give him
have
what he wants.
What do you mean you're blown out?
Have another one.
I'm really drunk. I really hate international ball.
I can tell.
I think FIBA
You hate international ball like Mayweather.
is a piece of shit. FIBA basketball, FIBA soccer,
Soccer.
soccer, it's really a sham. I mean, the FIBA soccer is 20 years from now when the United States started investing in soccer.
Okay.
And we'll be in the game.
Yep. Let's talk
Fuck
about
Brazil.
football. Let's talk about football.
Fuck
You guys
Portugal. Fuck Spain.
Let's talk about the goddamn Niners. What did you guys think of Game 1?
I was very impressed.
What would you rate them? Their overall performance? What grade would you
10.
give it? No, grade.
10.
No,
8,
grade. Letter
8
grade.
plus.
Come on. I don't even know if I need to give them a B plus.
I give them a B minus.
Yeah, I was gonna say a B minus. I thought Kaepernick looked a lot better than what I thought he did last year. I thought our receivers were balling. VD was balling. Bolden was balling. Running game, we really didn't have a running game, but we didn't really need one. But I still think that our defense needs hella help. I mean, we let DeMarco Murray run for like 128 yards. I mean, you take away a couple of bad throws by Romo. They still outscored us 14-0 in the second half.
John.
So B minus is my score. I'll give him a B.
I'm gonna say right
We
now.
were supposed to beat the Cowboys, and we did.
Okay. The Giants, the Niners, the Cowboys. They had over 118 rushing yards
Yeah.
against the Niners' B defense.
They weren't our D defense or our starters.
Technically, no, they were not.
You mean because we didn't have okay,
no
yeah.
Alan Smith,
Right.
no cornerbacks. We're crying out loud.
Yeah.
The Cowboys, Really?
But Romo did throw a lot of yards up.
But look at the
And
defense
that's
that they
Romo.
played.
What do you
They
think
played
Cutler is going to do
a
this weekend?
prevent
He has
defense.
Alshon Jeffries and Daniel Marshall. Daniel Marshall.
No! They
Brandon Marshall
played
looked at it too.
a prevent defense.
Yeah.
What was Romo in the first 2 quarters? Nothing. He was exposed.
He was exposed.
If the Niners played 4 quarters of so-called hardball football, they would have obliterated the Cowboys.
Yeah.
Craziest.
And it's crazy. It's the fact that Stephen A. Smith, Skip Bayless said he was impressed by the Cowboys'
He
offense.
wasn't. He did. I saw that.
The Niners
He still said the Cowboys are going to win the NFC East.
let go of the freaking gas pedal. If the
Yeah.
Niners had the gas pedal on the whole game, it would have been 62-0. The Cowboys were a sham.
Yeah.
DeMarco Murray could run all he wants. Did it transition to touchdowns? No, it didn't. It
Yeah.
didn't. It really didn't. The Niners.
Saying that they're an A+ game, that means there was not one area that you think we needed help with.
No, we didn't need help. Maybe special
I
teams.
think-
So not
I
true.
think there, even though you saw the three sacks, one of them was a straight legit rush by Ahmad Brooks.
Right.
The other one were 2 loops where Justin Smith was freed up.
Yeah, yeah.
But I just feel like their pass rush, they're not getting enough pressure.
Yeah, I completely agree.
And I feel like the defensive line, the front 3, Ray McDonald, Ian Williams, and Justin Smith, I don't think Ian Williams is where he used to be.
Right.
The
yeah.
run game,
Back when he was in the
The
Williams
run
wall.
defense really isn't how it used to be.
Yeah,
Even though we don't have our middle linebackers, I'm just saying the front 3 push
Yeah,
isn't where it
I
used
agree.
to be.
We definitely needed to
Yeah,
put more
what-
heat on Romo.
So Ian Wells' defense was his first game back. Or second game back.
Yes, but that's why it's a B minus.
Yeah.
Minus.
He was.
But we're gonna stay right here now. I'm gonna go on a final score right now.
Yeah. Against the Bears.
35-7. Final score. Niners win.
I do think we're gonna. I think we're gonna win a lot more bigger just because
35-7.
it's the home opener. It's my fucking birthday. They
30
better goddamn win.
35-7 Niners.
They
I'll
better
record.
win.
35-7 Niners win this game this week.
Okay.
Got it.
So okay.
Last week you had like the Niners like 40.
Just to say, Paul, you are in last place when as far as picking games
That's
so
so we're
far.
tired.
You guys are both tied. You guys were under 500 with your picks.
Nice.
Me and Augs are tied with 9-4. But we didn't do Monday Night Football.
Because the fucking Jaguars fucking lost. They were 17 fucking nothing.
Okay, so what do you think?
Fuck the damn Jaguars, man. I'm still picking
I
them to
think,
make the
okay,
playoffs.
let me just run through what I thought of all these games from week 1. I think the Patriots are not going to, they're going to have a tough year.
Right.
Patriots, I don't know, man. I mean, they got spanked by the Dolphins. I mean, that's tough. And I mean, he still had Gronk, he still had Amendola. I mean, I don't know. They need to work on their running game. I think the Patriots are going to have a tough season. I was pretty impressed with Jake Locker. I thought he did pretty well
Right.
against the Chiefs. I mean, the Chiefs were almost a playoff team last year, but I thought him and Kendall Wright were clicking pretty well.
You were able to see that game?
Yeah, we were watching it on like Red Zone, and I was watching it on the
Nice.
computer too. So I was kind of looking at some of these other games. I mean, the Steelers should not have been in the game that close with the Browns, but it is what it is. The Eagles, though, goddamn, Jaguars are up 17-0, and then they scored 34 points unanswered. That's crazy.
35 points unanswered.
Yeah, that is intense.
They beat my Jaguars. We're crying out loud.
There was some crazy games over the weekend, though. If you think about it,
Yes.
there were some crazy games. I definitely thought the Colts game was crazy. The Colts hella came back to make it a game. I mean, Peyton was straight up torching them.
I gotta be honest with you, I don't remember anything from the Niner game or the Colts game. I fell asleep.
Yeah, you were
The
out in the
Niner game?
fourth quarter.
I was out in the halftime.
So
I have pictures.
Yeah, that's why I started watching on NFL Network. I'm like, oh, that's actually happened. Hey guys, by the way, audience, it's John's birthday, Saturday.
yep.
We'll
So
be at Blur.
we will be at Blur.
We'll be at Blur.
If you
Come
want
on,
to get
come on.
autographs,
Friday night, we'll be
You wanna
at
do it?
Trader Sam's
What?
Friday night for the
Template?
party.
Yeah.
Right, John? Friday
Yeah.
night at Trader Sam's on Friday for a pre-party. And then Saturday is Blur.
John, you gonna go ratchet crazy?
Yeah. I'm gonna try to get pretty faded, man. I'm gonna try to get pretty faded.
Just take the checks.
But I don't know where the games are. Oh, is this week 2?
Yeah,
Oh, this is week 1 picks.
week 2 picks, but I can't tell you where the home is. You have to go to the website for that.
What?
If you want to know where the home games are, you gotta
The
go
home
back.
games.
Yeah, because Paul's always asking where they're playing at home or not.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. But these are week 1.
I got
This is
my.
week 2. I didn't update that, but that's updated.
I got my games on my phone right now.
Okay.
All right.
Alright.
Paul's got it on lock because he asked so many damn questions.
Yeah, I was listening to that.
He's
Okay.
like-
Steelers Ravens is the first game. Jerry.
Steelers Ravens. Ravens.
Paul.
Steelers. I think Ben has a big game.
Hogs.
I'm gonna go Ravens.
Really? You think they play with emotion? The fact that Ray Rice is not there. I don't see that happening.
I didn't even
I think
think
he's gonna
about
try
it.
them.
I think Ben
He's still
Roethlisberger.
suspended. He would have still been suspended.
Ben Roethlisberger will go on a mission. Say,
You know what?
I beat a woman before. I'm gonna go on a mission and say I will never beat a woman again. I'm gonna score 4 touchdowns that game.
I think they're gonna,
28-7 Pittsburgh.
they're gonna come out of it like just in a crazy drive, just going crazy. We don't need Ray Rice kind of drive.
Fucker, Rice sucks.
I'm gonna go with the Steelers. So we're split on that one.
Is it Baltimore Broncos Steelers?
Bears Niners. I think we all know we're gonna figure that out.
Niners win. I'm saying the score right now.
I'm gonna go-
28-7.
I'm going Niners.
Yeah,
28-7.
Niners. When are we going to
Niners.
go against the Niners?
There's gonna be games I'm gonna pick against them for
Hey,
sure.
I'm saying the
Can't
score
wait to
right now.
see those.
28-7 Niners.
28-7 Niners. I thought it was.
I thought you just said 35 or
35-7. 35-7.
Okay, Dolphins Bills.
Dolphins.
Wait, where was that game at?
Oh, Dolphins for sure.
I'm going with the Bills.
Sometimes the citizen click the box.
And Mario Williams has a great game that day. C.J. Spiller looks like he's rejuvenated.
What team did you say, Jerry?
Dolphins.
I'm going with the Bills. I think C.J. Spiller, Freddie Jackson, EJ the All-American Emmanuel.
Hogs.
Dolphins.
That's a good game.
I'm gonna go with
7 for 8, 105.
What's the name of that
105 yards,
Dolphin?
2 touchdowns.
Tannehill.
the Dolphin, the actual Dolphin.
There's a Dolphin.
From Jim Carrey.
Oh yeah, Jim Curry. Dan Marino's
They
back.
have a Dolphin, the name. The mascot has a name.
Oh yeah.
No one remembers.
Butterscotch. I think.
Courtney Cox. Don't forget Courtney Cox.
Jaguars Redskins.
I'm going Jaguars all the way.
Yeah, the Jags.
That's pathetic.
I'm
The
going
Jaguars
Redskins.
have to go 2 games on the road. I'm going Jaguars.
I'm definitely going Redskins. I don't think they. I'm going with
I
Redskins.
think Chad Henne will bring up the All-American in him.
Cowboys Titans.
Cowboys.
The Titans.
Titans.
Fuck the Cowboys. They can't.
I got Cowboys.
Titans.
Jerry Jones is gonna have
I'm
to
going
look
with
at
the
his team
Cowboys.
hard.
You're going
This
with
is the
Titans.
money game.
Yeah,
Arizona,
Titans.
New York. No, New York football Giants. Arizona was that game.
Yeah. I mean, I think the Cowboys pull it together. I don't think they're gonna get a little 2 games.
There's a possibility.
Even though I do like the way Jake Locker's been playing.
Eli will throw 3 interceptions against the Cardinals.
Cardinals and Giants.
I'm going Cardinals.
Cardinals.
Yeah, Cardinals.
What? You guys are crazy.
Eli.
What? Eli
is
is terrible.
terrible.
Interceptions. The throw interceptions their fucking life didn't depend on it. Jackson
Carson Palmer is no better.
But I'd rather have Carson Palmer than Eli right now.
Yeah, okay, I would too. You're right.
Okay. The Jaguars and the Redskins. I'm going Jaguars.
We definitely already did that one.
Jaguars.
Patriots and Vikings.
The Vikings. I'm
Uh,
going Vikings all the way.
Patriots.
Vikings. Bridgewater is
that's
the
a tough
truth.
one. Yeah, I'm gonna just go.
I'm
with,
going with the Patriots.
I'm gonna go with the Patriots.
I'm going with the teams I would pick on Madden.
Patriots. Vikings.
Saints and Browns. Well, this one's
Saints.
gonna be lopsided.
Is money playing?
Saints.
The money is not going to be playing.
Saints.
So there's so far we have the Saints game, the Niners game, the Cardinals game that we all think are going to be lopsided. We all 4 of us.
Okay,
Falcons and Bengals.
Falcons.
Where's that game at?
It's probably in Cincinnati. Because Atlanta played at home last game, didn't they?
I can't see it right now. Oh yeah, so it's the night game. Sunday night game. Sunday game. I'm going with the Bungles. Bungles, Dalton, AJ Green. Do me right.
I'm going with the Dirty Birds.
I'll go with the.
Really?
Yeah.
Against the Bengals defense?
Atlanta has. They have
You know, I
Julio
can't-
Jones and Roddy, man. That's
think-
brutal.
I'm
You're
gonna go with the Atlanta. Yeah.
I'm
Jerry?
going with the- I'm going with the Bungles.
Paul's got hella games. He's standing on a lone island with these teams. He's the only one that has the Bills. He's the only one that has the Vikings against the Patriots, and you have the Bungles against the Birds. So Lions and Panthers.
Lions.
Yeah, Lions.
I'm going with the Panthers. I think Cam Newton is back. Kelvin Mitchell is back. They brought back.
Again, Paul's on his own with the Panthers.
Who else in that team? Fucking who else in that damn fucking team?
It's Cam Newton. It's
Kevin Green is back.
Brandon LaFell.
Kevin Green.
Jonathan Stewart out of Oregon.
Kevin Green is back.
D'Angelo Williams out of Memphis.
D'Angelo was the All-American from Memphis. Don't forget that. But Kevin Green is back.
Said he was from Memphis.
Eric Davis is playing again.
We didn't even drink this thing.
Man, we have hella games left to pick. Oh shit.
Eric Davis. Wesley
Rams
Walls.
and Bucks.
Oh, fuck the Rams.
What
I'll
happened?
go with the Bucks.
Oh, no.
Any team against the Rams.
Oh no.
Rams are pathetic, man.
You going with the Bucks?
Bucks.
I'm definitely going with the Bucks. I'm not trusting Sean Hill
Bucks or who?
or the Rams.
Yeah.
Bucks.
Bucks. Yeah.
The Seahawks and the Chargers.
Chargers.
What?
Yep.
All right.
Seahawks.
Is that what? Is that Seattle or is it San Diego?
It's gotta be in Seattle.
I'm going with
Well, the last one
Chargers.
was in Seattle, is it?
Chargers.
San Diego.
Is it?
Yeah, I saw the spread. It's only
Can we just go to San Diego this weekend, guys?
Huh?
Can we just go to San Diego this weekend?
Obviously with the Seahawks.
Yeah.
'Cause I just want to root for the Chargers.
Okay, this is a He-Man battle right here. Texans versus the Raiders.
Texans.
the Raiders.
Yeah, I have the Raiders.
Is Matt Schaub starting? Or is it David Carr?
It's David Carr for sure.
Fuck David Carr. I'm going with the Texans then. I don't want Matt Schaub to start.
I'm gonna go with the Texans.
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 Where is it at? The black
Oakland.
hole?
It's in Oakland.
Or is it in the redneck state?
It's in Oakland.
I'm big in the Raiders. The Raiders.
I'm going with the Raiders then.
Jets Packers.
Where's it at?
Packers.
Packers.
They could play on the moon.
Oh, it's gotta be.
Packers.
It's gotta
I'm
be.
going with the
New England.
Jets. I'm going with the Jets.
Yeah, I'm going with the Packers.
I'm going with the Jets because I don't think the Packers should run that ball against
Chiefs Broncos.
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 Chiefs are overrated this year.
2 injuries.
And the last game is Monday
Yeah.
night. Philly versus Indiana in the Colts.
What about the Niners?
We did the Niners. This was the second game
You
we
said
did.
Your point prediction the second time.
35-7 Niners. See the Chiefs.
Eagles Colts.
I'm going with the Colts.
I'm
I'm going with the
going.
Yeah,
Eagles.
this is the one I don't
I'm going
know.
with the Colts.
It's just the
I'm
fact
going
that
Eagles.
the Chiefs would go down by 3 points.
Who do you have? Who do you have, Paul? Eagles or Colts?
I'm going with the Colts. I think Luck's the All-American.
That's a tough game, though. It's going to be a good Monday night game.
Monday night game?
Nick Foles, I think, might shine on Monday Night Football.
New quarterback.
What time are we at? Where are we at? We hit the hour mark?
No, we're at 58.
So now it's time to talk about bullshit because we're done with sports.
What do you think about Jake Lamb being 2 for 34 in this game, yeah?
Who?
Who the fuck is Jake Lamb, personally?
I don't know what the hell you just said.
Jake
One
Lamb.
word.
Wait, but the Giants are up 5-0. Giants are going to the World Series here. I'm going to call it right now, guys. On the record,
Yep.
Giants, Royals, World Series. On the record. If I get it right, what will you guys give me?
We're flying to Kansas City for the first game.
Well, let you.
Are we really flying Kansas City? Because I'm
Yeah.
down.
Yep. We're
I
going
have
to go to
5 more
Kansas
weeks.
City. We're
Okay,
going
I
to smoke
have
a blunt with Tech.
5 more weeks of a vacation for the rest of the year. Are we going to Kansas City? Because I will buy a ticket to Kansas City. I don't fucking care if it's $1,000. I will go to Kansas City.
go. Let's go there.
I can't see Kansas City making the World Series, but if they do.
What do they do? Royals, Giants, game 1.
Yep.
Let's do it.
All right, you got it in the podcast.
We'll go to Kansas City then.
That's what happened. That's what happened in the World Series.
Yeah.
You guys seen any good movies lately?
No.
I saw 12 Years a Slave the other day, and I was not ready.
I've just
It
been
was
watching.
like way more intense than I ever thought it was going to be.
I've been
Like,
watching a lot of documentaries.
It was like a
lately.
brutal 2.5 hour. Just I wish I could scrub the white off me. Like that's how guilty I felt I was for being half white. One of the white guilt movies.
I didn't even know you were half white.
I am sometimes,
Sometimes.
but it was a brutal movie, man. That was intense. That was a bad choice of a movie to watch when I was stoned. It was not good. It had a happy ending though. It better shit for all watching that brutality for 2.5 hours.
What kind of documentaries have you been watching?
I've been watching a lot of more of Mankind, How We Were Made, Ancient Aliens,
Man, it's deep.
Ancient aliens.
a lot of history.
You watch any
Discoveries.
Illuminati ones?
It's really just controversial documentaries where it's are you proving and disproving certain hypotheses. I think a lot of it's just really just
Early man.
everything's blown out of proportion in my opinion.
Cosmic
Being a
rays.
history major and just hopefully getting my master's and PhD in history with PhD in history is just a lot of it's just really obscene.
Yeah.
And just blown out of proportion, in my opinion. My opinion. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nothing educational, but
I didn't.
We're trying to end it right now. Okay, and hold on, Paul, for 5 seconds. Okay, and that is the conclusion of episode 5. We'll be back next week to talk about more shit after football this week.
and
Thank
after
you
the
for-
judge with a pennant.
After the judgment minute. Thank you guys for listening, and peace on the streets.
Yeah. Go Niners.
That's mad nuts. Game, you mad nuts. How you gon' call out all these? Just knowing damn well they gon' call me. The only dream of that ghetto prom queen was to make it to the screen. Maybe get seen, maybe get chose by